everybody. So I'm out here in the garage going through what I do have out here. If I can leave me some room out here to clean, and that would be nice. So, what I did find to be rude is finding my luggage open or gone through and finding, where is it? This, which I did not have sitting on top of my luggage, hide my one viewer. This that I did not have sitting on top of my luggage, sitting on top of my luggage. Did not have this button sitting on top of my luggage. This was inside of my luggage. This is a button. Picture of a friend of mine that she had passed away. She had really bad diabetes, and oh my gosh, it's like I always asked her parents, you know, especially one day, I'm like, where is she? And one day her parents broke down and told me, and I was like, oh my God, no. And I'm like, I was always wondering, you know, why I couldn't feel her around me, like she wasn't here. And I'm like, and then one day I couldn't, you know, feel her presence around at all. And then, you know, it's like, I come out here today and I find her button outside of my luggage. Don't go through my stuff. That's rude. That's just fucking rude. And I'm just gonna say it like that. That's just fucking rude. And you know, putting these, my daughters made me these, okay? And then just throwing these wherever. You don't fucking do that. My daughters made these. So they're like little quilt squares that are supposed to be butterflies. Okay, they made these when they were younger, when they were Girl Scouts. Hi to my one viewer. But, you know, I'm out here. Kendra made this one. But it's like, and then Becky Joe made this one. But I don't really appreciate finding the things that my children made me string around. Don't do that. That's rude. Don't go through my stuff. That's rude. I don't go through your stuff. Don't go through my stuff. I already have to give up my exercise equipment. I have to give up a lot of my life. If you remember that old Reader's Digest book I told you about, first edition, hardback, it's right here in my hand. This is a first edition. Look at that first. It has a 1 right there. Reader's Digest. It says it right there at the top. I don't know if you can see that. Best love books for young readers. That's what it says. And it's in pristine condition, except with a little bit of dentedness right here. It's in pristine condition. Pristine condition, look at that. The pages are perfect. The pictures in it are perfect. This book is like perfect. Oh wait, a postcard came out. Well, there's something. Who did this belong to? Who did this belong to? Maybe I should make sure this postcard makes it back to whoever it belonged to. Wouldn't that be fun for, like, make somebody's holiday? Make sure somebody gets this back at least. So when I go to ship stuff, I'll say, hey, I found this inside of a book. Make sure this makes it back to the address that it was originally from. And maybe make somebody's family members happy. Because you never know. Philip Hoffman in Cheltenham, PA. So that's not too far away. I mean, it's far away, but it's not too far away. So whoever that is, you'll be getting this back. The book was at a bookshop, but you'll be getting your postcard back. That's nice of me. I'll just give you a postcard back. That's your family memory. Oh my gosh. Pictures of my children. Oh, this was the cat. My kid's cat toy. I don't know if you can see that too good. This was their cat toy. He was part bobcat. He was a rather big cat. He weighed like 40-something pounds when he died. That was my little Becky Jo when she was little. Cutie pie, isn't she? Just a little cutie pie. My Becky Jo. That's so sweet. Just a little cutie pie. The cat. Let's see which one of my cutie pies this is. Put my thumb over my son's face because of security reasons. But that is my Becky Jo again, right there. Eating a piece of chicken when they were on vacation with their grandparents. No matter how I felt about my in-laws, I let my kids go with them on vacation. I always promised them I wouldn't keep their grandkids away from them, no matter how I felt about them. Yeah. On vacation in Florida. I'm not going to show his face. He still almost looks the same. Kendra, Becky. Don't they do such cutie pies? I accidentally had my finger in the way of the camera. But, wouldn't they do such cutie pies? I miss my babies. My Becky Jo. When their dad got custody and I didn't get to see him after that, it broke my heart. My kids are beautiful. Considering, he's the sex offender and the state of Texas let him have my kids. Like, how can you let him have my little girls and my son? That's a backwards state. That's my Kendra right there with her papa behind her. With Pete there. Pete's a good person. Kendra and Becky. Becky was growing her hair out, so they dressed her as Darth Vader. Kendra's very pretty. Becky Jo's very pretty too. That's Becky Jo. I know that's a very farm girl name. But, my kids are very beautiful. Very beautiful. I cover Steven's face for security purposes, but you can at least see the shape of his head. Baby book. Oh my gosh, this is Keeper's baby book. Keeper's baby book. Pets that they had. Babs Bunny. This was their dad's cat. I got rid of that cat. It scratched me, it bit me. Yeah, I got rid of that cat. Terrified my kids. This is what Keeper looked like as a baby. I'll only show you what he looked like as a baby. That's all you get. He was a cute baby. That's what the teddy bear he had was Mr. Bear. That's what he called it, was Mr. Bear. But yeah, he'll be getting his baby book back. And if you remember that second edition H.G. Wells, it's called Garden City. The Outline of History, H.G. Wells, Garden City. Video. Who finds these anymore? Look at the condition of this book. Look at the condition of this book. Like, I know this part seems a little thick, but that's, you know, the books back then. Like, you just open it up and look how clean that is. Look how clean that is. I mean, seriously. A few of the pages may be a little rough. But, I mean, like this is a little rough. It came a little loose. But this is volume 1. Let's see. I don't even know how that can be volume 1. Copyright 1920, 1931, 1940. Copyright 1949, 1956, 1961. Come on, that is history right here. This is history, my friends. This is a piece of history. And I got it for free. I'm passing this to my son. Could I take this to a pawn shop? Absolutely, but they would not give me what it's worth. They would not give me what an H.G. Wells book is worth. Oh my God, the worth of an H.G. Wells. Oh, wow. Just wow. Anybody knows about H.G. Wells, you would just be so freaking fascinated by the worth of an H.G. Wells. With time machines and everything. But back to Habit Hill. I'm just gonna show this to you. That's what my little boy looked like when he was 2. No, this was his first birthday. His little rocking horse. Isn't that adorable? See, this is why I'm going through my stuff, so I don't accidentally throw away perfect memories of my children. And so I told my son that I will make sure that he gets all of their pictures back, covering his face. That he will be getting all of their pictures because that's when I took him to the coast of Oregon. Because I'm not going to have any place for them. No. So I know it's kind of hard to see a YouTube creator have to give up part of their life, most of their life, and have to do it live in front of you, but sitting in a garage having to do this, sort through things, just have to do it. Most of the stuff is medical. What is that? No idea what that is. What is that? Yeah, no, it's not acceptable. So I'm very, very carefully going through a lot of stuff. Like if I find an old bank card, I'm trying to get that straight. See, this is what I mean. Like, this is why you carefully sort through things. If you find pictures, my little boy. Oh my gosh, this is when he was in Head Start. Such a little cutie pie. Such a little cutie pie. He was so little. He was so little, but he was so cute and adorable. So cute and adorable. So quiet. The other kids thought he was weird. But no, he had a speech impairment. Still does, but you know, I say had. Even though he still does, but he works through it. Never pick on people with a speech impairment. You'll find that some people with speech impairments are some of the sweetest people. So very helpful, so very generous. Yeah, very helpful, very generous. How I taught my kids. Be helpful, be generous. Yeah, my one's hey, look, makeup brush, but no, it's a little sticky on the handle, so I'm gonna throw that away. Most of this is I'm just going through it very careful so I don't accidentally throw away pictures. You know what this is? You want to know what this is? If you put batteries in this, this is a phone charger. Thanks to be on the street, right? And you know which batteries are going to go in that. Oh, by the way, guys, this is my other camera. This is my other camera. Right here. This is a special camera. This was left to me by a friend that his parents are from India and he was born in New York. They're really cool people. They really are. They're really cool people. You take that out, that plugs into your device. But the HDMI cord goes right in there. That way it can be hooked into your devices. I think there's a way to put a chip in this. But this, yeah, this records. This records, and oh my gosh. I'm not giving up this camera. This is a small camera that I can just slip into my bag, and I will have an extra camera. So I won't be without an extra camera. I know this is an older one, but it still works. It's very durable. I've already tested it. I've thrown it. It's like thrown it onto the ground. This thing doesn't break. It still works. This was actually used in a laboratory. So, and I'm gonna re-wipe it down, even though I know it was cleaned. It's been in my luggage, so I'm just gonna wipe it down. I already know how to use it. So yeah, this is gonna be great for just like have it in my pocket, stick it in my bag, whatever. I have an extra camera. So I do want you guys to know that I will have an extra device. Even though I'm having to give up my $500 camera, I will have this one. Whatever. It's small, it's compact. But it'll work, like I said. Batteries. I have enough cords. They will be compatible with this. No big deal. I will be getting the lithium batteries for this. Lithiums. That way anything and everything can be charged because I will be getting a specific device to be going on the end of this, so I can charge everything. If you're that nerd, you know what to do. Right. So yeah, back to this. I know too, this video might be a little long, but you know, I wanted to let you guys know. Oh, see, this is why I got through this stuff. It's a bigger picture of him from the start. Look at that. He was only 4 years old in this picture. He was only the size of a 3-year-old. He was very tiny. It only took 1.5 pushes and he was born. Yeah, he was my easiest birth. He really was. He was my easiest birth. Tell you the truth. Out of all of them, my daughters were the hardest. Oh my gosh. My sons, I could actually say, were the easiest. My daughters were the hardest. When I gave birth to Kendra, I died. That's how I found out I'm allergic to Demerol. But mine wasn't. They take over to make way for this one. And yeah, that's how I found out I'm allergic to Demerol. Oh, if you ever want to find out how to make a good doorstop, a soft one, cut one of these cheap Five Below tennis balls in half. Super glue it to the wall. Super glue it to the wall. It works. I've done it. I've done it. I don't know why somebody gave me that. I don't want that. It looks druggy. I don't want it. I do not want it because it looks like something a drug addict would have. Sorry about this ringing. But yeah, it does look like something a drug addict would have. And I'm not into that. Oh my gosh, all my passion and stickers and stuff. It's sad, I have to give up all this stuff from the tattoo convention. From the Philadelphia Tattoo Convention that I got from all the booths. I was going to frame this stuff, and now I have to throw it all away. I have to throw it all away, and I'm really sad about this. Eddie, come through with some new stuff for me, man. My friend Eddie O up in New York. What is this? It's like a little day planner thing from a different year. Yay! From a whole different year. Like I said, you know, this is why you go through your stuff. What is this? Yeah, what is this? Do you know what these are? I have no idea. Oh, that's one of those weird little wallet thingies. I don't know about those. Does anybody know about these? I have no idea. That's like hard as hell to get open. Not like that. I can't get it open? No, thank you. Never rent from Cropper Development and Company. They're fraudulent. Peter Crawford left me for dead on the steps inside of one of his houses. And that is absolute truth. That was last year. Why I ended up moving out. He would have gotten the rent if he didn't pay that. Freaking sheriff is what he was. I would have stayed if he didn't do it. Be honest. Be honest with people. And stuff like that won't happen. If you're not honest, bad things happen. tissue paper. I don't need that. Just mostly stuff in the tattoo convention. Like, I don't know why they gave me a sample of tattoo gloves. I don't need this. I have to give up my tattoo equipment anyway. Yes, I did say that. I have to give up my tattoo equipment. So I have this acoustic guitar that I restrung, and I have to give up my acoustic guitar. I already got rid of my electric guitar, but it's not like I just gave it up. I gave it to my son. Oh, there's my other one. My other chippy reader. Oh. All this crap. That's just what it is. It's just crap. Basically. Ooh, that's where my pumpkin bread recipe is. I'm sending it to my son. He can start making it. Yeah, I think this bag was just crap. So we'll move on to the other one. I know, like I said, I know this is hard for you guys to watch. But, you know, just getting it done is just getting it done. Oh my gosh, this is old. This is an old cat face that I did. Oh well. I could probably draw it better. Somebody asked me to draw my tattoo design of like flowers. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably if I put something white behind it. Yeah. I'll just throw this stuff away. Whatever that is. See what that is. I don't know. It doesn't change my kids. I don't get any crap. Let's see. I'm not related to this person, so, and I'm not going to show her information. I'll just keep it aside so that her rightful family can claim her stuff. I just got sick and tired of their bullshit and drama. Yep, can't show this picture. That's a Marine. My Marine. Williams family. What's this? They put my Philly name on the thing. They put my Philadelphia name on there. That, for some reason, everybody called me Char. Yes, yes, I have to keep this. I have to keep this. Former District State Representative Gary Williams gave me this. And this is his daughter. I have to keep that. See? He was my neighbor. And I've kept mail for people because I was like, here, let me give you your mail. And I was that roommate. See, I was that roommate. I was the one that was like, here, let me make sure that my old roommates get their mail. Give it to them proper. Instead of, oh, well, I came by to get this and you didn't keep my mail for me. See, I was that person. Make sure people got their stuff. Only to be backstabbed. What is this? Nah. Because it wasn't really real flute music. really just fake. It's fake flute music. Oh, here you go. This is what I looked like when I was a model back in 2002. I was too skinny. I only weighed 140 pounds. 140 pounds. Too skinny. And they told me, oh, that's perfect. No, that's too skinny. Never eat from the Peking garden in Philly. You'll get sick. Just paid my bills on time in Philadelphia. Always on the first, never after the first. I hated paying anything after the first. My God, that drove me nuts. Could never pay anything after the first. I would always get pissed off if people said, oh, it's okay, you can pay after the first. Hell no. Money came in before the first, I was like, yay, let me go pay these bills. Let me pay my rent early. Okay. Yeah, just that person. Pay it early. Oh yeah, here's some math I was doing to help some Temple students. Because they couldn't figure it out. Yeah, I don't know why they couldn't figure it out. It isn't that hard. This is not hard math. This is not hard. This is easy. Why is this in my stuff? This is the answer key anyway. But this is not hard. Why do people think this is hard? I don't know why this is in my stuff, but this is not hard. Oh, I know what this... Well, no wonder. Well, yeah. Okay, yeah, I know what that was for. Shh. I'm not telling. Sometimes I can't sit. I did on someone. Oh, did I have to make me say that? Yeah. I did some beautiful ones. Stuff like sometimes I would have mini sketchbooks and just like draw little tiny things. It's like just little stuff, but that goes in the trash. So that's done. Gosh, I know this was hard for you guys to watch. I'm not even done yet. What my device is sitting on, I have to go through that too. So, yeah. Yeah, this was my other card reader. I was looking for it so that I would be able to use it. And because the one that I was using to load that lost episode of Charlene's Native American Kitchen. It wasn't letting that one, go. So apparently there was something wrong with that one. So maybe I'll be able to use this one. We'll see if this one will work with it. Maybe I was supposed to come out here and clean today. Maybe. I don't know. It's a little depressing. Yeah, it's depressing, to say the least. Right? Yeah. Let me open up the zipper here. Maybe that won't interrupt the camera. I'll have to go through this. Yeah, there's stuff in here. Let me look through this. I'm sure there's nothing important in here. I'll be cooking there. I have my own cookbooks. I don't know why people always try to hand me cookbooks. Don't hand me cookbooks. I have my own stuff. I have my own style. Community surgical. Oh, I know what that was for. That was stupid too. Yeah, it was really stupid. What's this for? Community. Yeah, I don't even own that CPAP machine. That overinflated my lungs. Chop off your seat. Yeah, that's stupid community surgical crap. I will show you guys a stencil that I did by hand, which is real pretty. It's the Angel of Grace. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's the Angel of Grace. Let's see. Keurig stuff. Oh, my little kitty. There's another stencil I did. Those don't matter. Yeah, those don't matter. I don't think any of this matters. None of that doesn't matter. See, this is why I'm going through stuff, because some of the stuff it just doesn't matter. It's just, to me right now, some of this stuff is just crap. But that's my little keeper. Sorry, I even said that. I'm going to ring now. Oh no, I think I it's damaged anyway. Stencils that I've done that really don't matter at the moment. That I did this. I don't know. You tell me what you think. And I actually did this on someone. And it turned out really awesome too. I don't know. You tell me, Isabella. And I did these by hand, by the way. And the transfers went awesome. Huh, found some stamps. Wow. I found some stamps. This is from one I was with Tattoo Do. And I started to do design, and I was like, all right, you know what? Let me do the stencil. It'll make it go quicker. And when I was like, doing another one and did this, and it's like, made it go quicker. And this is really cool because I was using it for a Celtic. But it doesn't matter anymore. It does not matter anymore. It's an inspection for Philadelphia. They're a joke. Trust me. They are a joke. When it comes down to Philadelphia, license and inspection is a joke in that city. Because if they had listened, a lot of things would have gone right. A lot of things would have gone right instead of wrong. Oh my gosh, these are like so old. I don't even know what's on this. I'll check this on my laptop later. But yeah, I don't even know what to do with this apron. It's a Dietz and Watson's apron. I don't know. I'll just donate it. Donate this really cute skirt. Somebody out there can use a really cute skirt, right? It's a suede skirt. It is a suede leather. Somebody out there can use a suede leather skirt. I'll just donate that. And the Dietz and Watson's apron. I have no idea what's on this Charlene's picture. I have no idea what's on there. My son is really a Marine. So when I had the chance to go see him, when he used to talk to me, I went to Virginia one year when I was in my wheelchair. So I went to the PX. Marines wear their hats forward. These have to be straight, not down. This is because they've been stored for a while. But you can just starch them. But yeah, you have to starch these to get them to stay up. They've been stored for a while. That's why they're dipped. But yes, my son really is a Marine. But yeah, like I said, I won't show this picture on camera. But yes, one year I went to Virginia Beach to visit with him, and I picked up these hats and the insignias at the PX. But these are only to represent my son. Nothing else but to represent my son. Just like that shirt, it's because I'm proud of my child. These are for ornamental purposes only. Ornamental purposes only. Now I have them in these because I'm proud of my child. But I won't be able to keep them. So I'll be sending them to his brother to give to him. Yeah, I'll be sending them to his brother to give to him. Because I also have this one. This was the smallest one I was able to find while I was there at the PX. Didn't seem to have any small ones. They should have had the really small ones, but they did not. I figured they would have, but I was able to find this pixeled one. This thing is huge. But yeah, sending these to my Marine. At that time, he only had one stripe. Now he has more. Yeah. Oh my gosh. One thing when my Marine was talking to me was, like I said, was, I don't think I can give this up. I'll have to find out a way to try to keep this. See that? When my Marine did talk to me, this is one thing that he gave to me. And I have to try to find out a way to keep this. You know what this is? I know what this is. Now, the brushes are made out of hair. These are made out of real hair. Okay? I know how to use these. And this is wax. This old one down here. And this is wax. It has since come open from shipping. Yeah. Inside of this is wax. So you heat the wax. And you take this is like a stamp, okay? And you get this in the wax. And it's like a royal seal. And that's easy. Now these, when you set this is for holding your paintbrushes. And this you scrape down, and this is your paint. This is what you actually, you can scrape it down with this. That's what you put it in. What's with all this hematite? Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. Hematite's for protection, and that seems to be showing up all over this. I don't know, maybe that's a sign of something. Who knows? So you put your water in this. So you dip the brush in there. This is strictly for calligraphy. Wait a minute, I just noticed this symbol on here. The symbol on here is phoenix. And then hematite keeps showing up. And hematite is protection. And there's a dragon, and a dragon, and this is a dragon, and dragons represent protection. And I have 2 dragons on my leg, which represent protection, and a koi fish. Wait, guys, is that a sign? I don't know. Well, we have to find a place for this then, don't we? We have to find a place for it. Yeah, I have to find a place for it. This I'll keep. That's a sign right there. When my son was talking to me, he gave this to me. He brought this and he shipped it to me. And because he wanted me to have something nice when he was on Westpac. And he was lucky enough to be in Transformers 2. So he picked this up while he was in Westpac. And that is the last time I ever got anything from my son. I don't even get to see my grandkids. Yeah, I'm a grandma, but I don't get to see my grandkids. A lot of you wouldn't even think I'm in my 40s, but I'm 44 years old. And I don't get to see my grandbabies. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do with this shirt. This is Gina Marie Rosario. She was killed by two guys that were on visitation release in Philadelphia. She was only 7 years old when she was killed. She was outside playing with her little friend that was also killed. I've kept the shirt since, oh my gosh, when was that? Since 2009. I've kept the shirt since 2009. Yeah, I've had the shirt that long. Yeah, I've had the shirt since 2009. It's been that long since Gina Marie was murdered. Two guys had carjacked a car and by gunpoint and taken a motorcycle by gunpoint. And their mother was on TV saying, "Oh, my boys are good boys. They wouldn't do any." Like, are you fucking kidding me? Why were they on, like, release from jail? You know, and then you were supposed to take them back, but you waited a whole month, but you still didn't take them back, but your ass was high on TV and lying. And they murdered a 7-year-old and her friend and an 11-month-old baby and the baby's mother, and the next day was supposed to be the baby's first birthday. That's checked up. And Gina Marie had on a bracelet that I had made and gave her for Christmas one year, and she never wanted to take that bracelet off, and it got embedded into her wrist because she was shattered against a tree. Literally, her bones was shattered because the guy was driving that fast, and I was devastated because I used to babysit her, and when I found out that, you know, when I saw her face on the news, I was like devastated. I called up her grandmother, and her uncle answered the phone. I'm like, "Where are you?" And they're like, "We're at the morgue," and I'm like, "I'm headed to your mom's house." I'm like, "I am meeting you there." And I was like, I was devastated. So I don't even know what to do with this shirt. Try to keep it or something. I don't know. I've had this shirt since 2009 as a memorial to Gina Marie, because that little girl meant a lot to me. Her dad and I have been friends for a very long time. Oh yeah, her dad and I have been friends for a very long time. Oh my gosh, this wasn't. I'm gonna end up putting this in the bag. This is a shawl. This is a very expensive shawl, which will end up going in the thrift store. The thrift store bag. Yeah. This sweater will end up in the thrift store bag, which I hate to have go in the thrift store bag. This shawl wound up in the thrift store bag. I told you guys I'm giving up my stuff. These will go in the thrift store bag. Yeah, thrift store bag. Thrift store bag. This is one of those. Yeah, you put it on. Keeps your ears warm. Thrift store bag. I know you guys are like, well, why don't you keep it? Yeah. It doesn't fit me right. It always falls off. So basically, I opened up this luggage while I'm sitting here talking to you guys. Went through the whole thing. Right, don't need it. What is this? I think that's for my gun. Yes, I do own a gun. Ew. Ew. Arachnid. Ew. Arachnid. No. Bad. I have arachnophobia. I have arachnophobia. I'm in a garage and I have arachnophobia. And I'm in a garage. And the bug had red and black. I'm not Spider-Man. I don't want to get bit. No. Bad bug. But, yeah, I don't want to get bit by a spider. No, thank you. A picture of my children's fell out. This is my Kendra. See how small she was compared to that dolly? This is after I brought her home. Look how big that doll is compared to her. I had to lay the doll next to her to compare her to a baby doll. This is her just like a week old. A week-old baby compared to a doll. So I had to compare her to, like, to tell people a doll was bigger than her. Premature babies, you have to take care of them. She had yellow jaundice. So I had to be very, very careful with her. Her dad wasn't very careful with her. He was just an asshole. God. If he would just lay down and just stop breathing. But yeah, he wasn't careful with her. He wasn't. And that always pissed me off. Always pissed me off. He was never careful. And then here's another picture of her. Oh my gosh, how old was she? There's no, oh my gosh, I think she was like in the 5th grade in that picture. But you know who my kids look like? They look like their mother, thank God, because if they looked like their dad, they'd probably shoot themselves. He wasn't really ugly when I met him, but it's all that drinking and just fast food this, fast food that, and just junk and more junk and drinking and yeah, and just stupid bullshit and dressing like the Family Guy for a Marine wedding. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, I saw those pictures. And it was like, are you fucking kidding me? You dress like Peter Griffin for a Marine wedding? It's like, get the fuck out. I wasn't even invited to my son's wedding because of my ex-in-laws. Oh my gosh. All this music I have in here and I have to give it up. Let's see, Evanescence, Linkin Park, Queen. Weezer. I don't know what that is. I have to check it out. Foo Fighters. Ozzy Osbourne. What is this one? Yeah, this is Ozzy Osbourne. Probably get rid of Pink. Just kind of gone to being a bitch. Nirvana. Celtic Music. AC/DC. Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift. Music from the Da Vinci Code, which is awesome music, by the way. Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know what this music is. I'll have to look. It's Eminem. I'll throw it away. What's this doing in there backwards? This is Insane Clown Posse. They're my dudes. It's Eminem. I'll throw it away. I don't really care for him anymore. He's a bitch. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. How many of you remember them? Kid Rock. Really? Eminem? No, I gotta get rid of that shit. I'd rather listen to Kid Rock. What is this? Oh, yeah, there you go, Van Halen. Van Halen. That replaces Eminem in a heartbeat. Yeah. Eminem. See that? See that? Look. Look, see that? Eminem. See that, Eminem? Here you go. Eminem. Oh, look. You're all scratchy, just like your attitude. Bitch. Bye, Eminem. Oh, wait, there's another one. Eminem. You ain't all that, are ya? You're not now. Scratch that. Just when you thought you were all that, you ain't nothing but a pussy hat. Yeah, pretty much. So my son gets all this music. I have no use for it. Foo Fighters are awesome. So I'll just move some of this music over into that spot. So yeah, that way that music is safe. Yeah, this video's gone into an hour. So I'll just be boxing this stuff up now. Most of it's like right here next to the chair. Like I said, I'm in a garage. A garage is, well, a garage. Don't judge me. I'm just sitting out here. I have to give up that. You see this exercise equipment right here? It looks like a total gym. Just similar to a total gym. I have to give that up. Hey, my one viewer, and for the thumbs up, thank you. I have to give up this piece of exercise equipment. Most of my stuff is in that bag, that bag, that bag, a bag over here. I emptied out that suitcase and the little suitcase inside of that blue suitcase. I just emptied out this suitcase. Nothing in there anymore. So what I used to have is no longer. It's gone. I don't have it anymore. And it just seems like some people, not you guys. I love you guys, okay? It just seems like a few people were just too freaking cheery and overly happy. Sorry. To push me out. To just push me out. To withhold information instead of working things out, withholding information, which according to PA housing laws, you're not allowed to withhold information. You're supposed to talk it through and see what can happen. You're not allowed to withhold information. You're supposed to see what can be done instead of withholding. But if you withhold information, that's really against the law according to PA housing laws. And I've already beat 2 slumlords in Philadelphia. Oh yeah, I have. But if you withhold information and refuse to talk it through, what kind of person are you really? What kind of person does that make you? I mean, there's a lot of people that say, oh, I'm a Christian. Really? Are you really? Are you really? Are you? Are you fake? Pretending to be? I'm a spiritual person. I will give a person a chance. Don't come at me with your holier than thou Christian crap. I will give a person a chance, but don't come at me with that and say, oh, but I'm Christian. And then do the complete opposite. And then you go to church, but what were you doing during the week? What were you doing? Were you teasing somebody? Were you mocking somebody? Were you not telling the truth? Were you withholding information? What were you doing? Because I'm going to tell you something right now. In the end, your ass is getting judged. Your ass is getting the fuck judged in the end. Because if you don't think it is, your ass is coming on Judgment Day. Yeah, your ass is going to receive judgment. And it's not me giving it. Oh no. Your ass will be receiving some judgment. I am a mother of a Marine. See that? I cleverly hid my Marine's face. I am a mother of a Marine. But his face is not showing. This is my Marine. So see, they can't get me for a face being shown. But this is him in his uniform. I can put my thumb over his face. That'll be easier. That'll be easier for me. But this is my Marine. If I didn't have to put my thumb over his face, but for security purposes, I have to cover his face. This is my Marine. This is my son. But I won't show his face for security purposes. This is the only picture that I will be able to keep with me. Why? Because it fits conveniently in my phone clip. In my phone clip. It fits conveniently in there. So it will be with me at all times. But there was something, a book from a very long time ago when my kids were younger. My Marine was very, very tall even when he was born. He was 22.5 inches long at birth. Wore a size 3 baby shoe at birth. They didn't have socks for him. Weighed 8.5 pounds at birth. He was a big baby. Natural birth, if you want to know. That's probably TMI. But when he decided to try to run with the gang members and decided to get out of control, and they said in order to pledge you in, you had to hit your mother. Excuse you? Huh? He raised his hand to me and got punished. He got punished twice for it because they tried it twice. I'm going to put my Marine's picture away. And I'm going to tell you something. There's a reason why he's a Marine. Because one day he called me up and he's like, "Mom, can I become a Marine?" And I'm like, yes, you can. I had to send him to get sober. But that story got twisted by the ex-in-laws. They're like, no, you threw him out. No, I sent the boy to get sober. I sent him to get sober. Not a lot of parents these days do that. Do you understand me what it takes to actually hurt yourself, to send your child to his other family members very far away in Texas when you're living in the state of Oregon at that time, to get your child sober? Meanwhile, you don't know that those family members are actually alcoholics and they're drinking in front of your kid. But you're finding this out years later, that the auntie that you sent him to is a raging alcoholic. But she's going around telling people that you're the raging alcoholic. I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't like to drink. I don't like drugs, and I don't like drinking. I don't know what's wrong with people. What is wrong with people? Sure, I can mix drinks because I know how. I've had bartenders as friends when I was younger. But what is wrong with some people? There was no reason for them to ever be jealous of me. What? I never got that. I never understood that. Even as a kid, there was never anything to be jealous of. I never had anything. Never had anything that was brand new. Brand new. Nothing. It was always hand-me-down. Hand-me-down. Or I had to buy it for myself. I had to buy my own. Or I got yelled at if I needed new shoes when I was a kid. Well, what the fuck? You grow. Of course you would need new shoes when you grow. But I would get yelled at. But anyway, guys, having to go through all this, and I never received my inheritance from my ex-mother-in-law. But do you know that if I wanted to have such a dark soul, with that one paper that I told you that I have, I could actually steal from another family, because I know for a fact that there are gems and gold sitting in a depository in another state that I could actually claim. But I won't do it because I'm not that kind of person. I am not that kind of person. I have a copy of a person's death certificate, but I'm not the kind of person to literally go and steal from another person's family. I won't do it. I will not do it. I won't go take, and I know what's in there. There's rubies, emeralds, diamonds, and sapphires. And there's a small deposit of gold. But I won't take it. It's not mine. It belongs to a different family. And the blood results came back as I'm full blood black, but I'm not related to the lady. Even though I called her little grandma. And she always told me I was special, and she knew, but I won't take from her family. I just won't do it. I could, and I can make myself rich as crap, even though her family treated me like shit. I could take from them and I won't do it. I'm just not that person. So you see, I can give up everything knowing that I have a piece of paper that can make me rich as fuck. I have a piece of paper that can make me rich. But I won't do it because I'm not the person to sell my soul. I'm starting to shake. So this week, I have a whole bunch of stuff to mail off. The tablet, a bunch, the pictures. I think my youngest son said that he's putting his son into Boy Scouts. So this is actually an antique Boy Scout canteen. Really is. Look at that, guys. You know how much one of these things are worth? I mean, come on. It's in its original case. yeah, I have a few antiques, but I'm not selling them. I have Ozzy Osbourne collectible CDs. In its book. In its book, unopened, still sealed. Won't open it. Will not open this. Because the Prince of Darkness one was a limited edition. This is limited edition. You don't open this. You leave it sealed. You leave this sealed. Yeah. There's this stuff that you don't open. Like I said, you know, this goes to my son. Anybody remember these? Well, actually, I'm going to have my youngest son get this to my oldest son, because he used to play with this. And I want him to sterilize this perfectly so that his kids can play with it. And an original, let's see what year this is from. Oh, this is number 3. I don't even know what year this is from. Do you know that this is an original Winnie the Pooh? Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. He wasn't all that chubby. My phone's dying. Anyway, guys, I'm back. So I'm just going to end this. Anyway, that Winnie the Pooh is vintage. So my phone was dying. My eyeballs are crying. So are my insides too. And you all knew this. So I'm gonna end this. I just have a few things to do this week. And so yeah, I also have to answer that text. We have a few things out of the way here, and I will get back to you guys. So stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And you guys know, I'll give you guys updates. My throat is really swollen. You guys could probably tell that right here. This is always swollen when I get upset because my thyroid swells up. This is, even though the thyroid is like right in here, it's your tonsils, and then like your adenoid and your thyroid, but it will make this swell up. Yes, it will. If you get upset, your thyroid will make this go. Actually, my thyroid made this, my neck and jaw area swell up so bad one year, I couldn't open my mouth to really talk, except for go like this. And then it's like the doctor's like, "What'd you say?" And I'm like, "I cannot talk because my thyroid has my jaw locked shut. Can you understand that part?" And he's like, "Oh, your thyroid has your jaw locked shut. What are you doing?" And I'm like, "How to keep my son home. Help me." He's like, "Well, I have an appointment for tomorrow." It's like, that's not going to help. It hurts? No. Yeah, it can hurt. So if you get really emotionally distressed, your thyroid can go off the scale. So yeah, that doesn't help. So anyway, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And I will keep you guys updated. Like I said, it just gets very exhausting and tiring and very emotionally draining. So I will see you guys soon. Love you. Bye.